Greetings, minions, survivalists, and builders, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade playing, 7 Days to Die base builder. This is the third part of the series and episode 1, so got that all out of the way. Alright, so what I've done is cleared off this large area right here. Might not be big enough, might be too big, I don't know. We'll get to that in a moment. As you can see, my base is unexploded because I have copied over the backup file of this before I blew up the base, basically to reload everything, and then went and I cleared out this area here, so it's all level, at least between these posts. It's all level, and I had to add in some ground over here and had to dig some ground over here, but should be plenty enough space for me to experiment with a base. But this part of the game has already been backed up, so there's two backups essentially. This part is one of those backups, so when I make a base, get it all done and nice, ta-da, and then I can just save, take the backup save, go over it, and it'll be right back to this. So we can kind of use this area to experiment with. Now, first of all, for this week's base, I want to try to test out something. Let's see. I have an idea. I just want to see how it'll work out. So before we get into building something, I figure you might be interested in this information too. So let's see. That's not what I'm looking for. No, it's not what it is. Trying to remember what the name of it. I'm gonna go with Dart. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So what we're gonna do is test to see what the effective range of a dart trap is. So those holes on the top, I guess, are where the darts come out of. Getting it to line up that way is a pain in the butt, so we'll hit R and advanced. There we go. So I want to test just how far the darts will go on this. So we'll get rid of that for a sec. And we'll load this up. Alright, now we need to power it, so we'll solar. That's a pretty good cell right there. We don't need to don't need much. Just enough. Did I drop that? No, okay. Just enough to see if the proof of concept works. Alright, so we need to put that in and turn it on. I'll need a wiring tool. Okay, it shoots right clean through those. So what we ought to do is we'll make these solid blocks in just a moment here. And we don't really need these up top here just yet, or at all. We'll need some wood. Let's see. suffice. Now this is a test to see how tough these are. It's just a test to see how far they'll shoot. Another way of doing it would be probably to take some awnings and do it. So now let's not shooting through them. Doesn't appear to be damaging them. Okay, now you can see they're pretty much going on till infinity. Alright, so now we know we can leave that there for now. Alright. So they don't damage the walls, at least after a couple dozen shots or so. It didn't appear that they were damaging the blocks. But the wood frames, they just go right clean through. Interesting. I don't know how that's going to react with cement blocks, but we'll find out. So basically, how are we going to do this? There we go. So we'll just start off. Shit. That's not what I wanted to do. And I probably ought to get the auger out, but good enough. Alright, that was irritating but necessary. What we're going to do is that, and we got to get that in a better position. Let's try to get it mostly centered in this box. Now, do I want to do it like that? I think I'll do two sides like this. Let's see, there'll be one on the ends. Well, that's weird. Okay. So this will basically be a kneecapper. It'll just shoot off to infinity that way and that way. And we could put... these like this. I knew this was going to happen. Sorry about your ears. Okay, so we got that part done. And now I'm overheating. Alright, now I'm going to do a different test on these sides than I am with these sides. Not like that though. Go like that. Now this base isn't going to be a mostly fleshed out version of a full-on base like I did with the previous 2 weeks. This is kind of to test an idea, and then from there I can, you know, develop it further. All right. So got some shooting that way, and I'm spazzing out. Let's see. Now, I haven't really done any bases with the steel dart trap. Not in game anyway. And this will be a good way to just check it out. But I definitely have some ideas. I just haven't had any experience with these to say whether it's going to work or not. But this is the episode to find out. And it gives me a chance to test a new base design. I know a lot of my bases look kind of boxy and castle-like. Some of that is because they're just proven designs that will help in defense. Personally, I like bases that are smaller and easily defensible. Use very little, well, try to use very little resources to maintain and build. Sometimes you just gotta bust loose a little bit. After all, it is just a game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this base will definitely not work, at least I'm not thinking it will work, as effectively as last week's, which was the meat grinder base with shotguns and shotgun turrets and the blades and electrical fence, which I still am pretty impressed with, to tell you the truth. And I know that you guys that watched were pretty impressed by it too. At least you enjoyed it. At least that's what you guys told me. Okay, so I got that. And we're going to need an umbrella. Alright, so we gotta I'm pretty sure that by now you are seeing the method to my madness. Oh. See, I was thinking about doing the walls, you know, like up in here with those kind of traps. I just want to see what is most effective at killing him. Is it taking him out at the legs and then getting him in the head? Is it just from shooting him straight down, you know, doing headshots that way? You know, doing multiple angles at the same time, like if I did the walls here, line all that with them. You know, what's it gonna take, you know? So we'll go with that side there, and I think this, well, we'll go with this one over here, since it doesn't seem like the darts, the darts don't damage blocks, at least not from what I've been able to tell. Okay, we don't need to make it, you know, this many high, because, well, there's no zombies that tall. If there was, then I would do it. And we could do these up here, actually. Okay. Alright, it's a little non-symmetrical there, but no worries. So in here, just do one row of these. Hopefully it'll be enough. Let's see. So you got over the top and at each side. At leg level, we'll get to that in a second. And then just over the top. So leg level, crawling level from the top, from 3 sides. And this one here, how are we going to do this? Wiring this up is going to be a batch. And we could just leave it as that. Again, it's just to prove a concept. You know, we got to get these corners defended anyways. Ooh. I do kind of like the idea that these blocks can go diagonal, but it kind of runs counter to every other block, which I find kind of ridiculous. Why'd I do that? I did it again, dang it. And again. They really need to do something about the rotation mechanics of this, so that kind of like Empyrean and I think also Space Engineers, where you can select one side to tumble it, or the other side, you know, do an XYZ type thing. Because this is actually quite frustrating when you skip by something and you have to cycle through it all over again. Alright, so we got that. And nose is just damn itching today. This side ain't protected. I'll just probably put a blade trap there. You can see the difference in what side it's turned towards. There's that, and then there's that. So very asymmetrical. Alright. This is going to make it kind of complicated too. Alright, so now we've got to set up triggers. Damn it. I'd get the auger out, but it doesn't have much gas left. I don't... Hard work pays off in the future. Laziness pays off now. Okay. So how are we going to rig this one up? That's a question we'll answer probably tomorrow. So thank you guys so much for watching. So far it's been kind of interesting. We'll figure out how it all goes down. Anyways, check out the links in the description box below. I should be adding in the next week or two my friend's son. He's got a YouTube channel with music and stuff that he does, and we'll see how that goes. Anyways, thank you for watching, and until next time, see you later. Twitch, 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 Twitch. Screwed that up so bad, eh?